cigarettes unless I know for a fact, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you are old enough. Even if you are old enough, even if it's very clear that you are, I still have to see ID. It's just the law. Anyway, so a lot of people don't like that. They're like, well, you have to see my ID. Um, like, I'm clearly old enough, and I'm just literally, it's the law. I can't do anything about it. Like, I'm not about to break the law, so you can feel better about yourself. And just, yeah, because one of the managers came to me and another guy. If you see, yes, simply because it is the law. Yeah. Because if they get into an accident, like drunk driving, from something that they bought from our store because someone didn't check their ID, like if they were younger, then our place is held liable. And um, then the store will get fined, and then I will get fined. And like, bro, I'm not like getting fined because you want to feel better about your sad real life. Um, Anywho, yeah, but like a manager came to me and one of my coworkers who were working at self checkout, and they were like, "Hey, I want to make sure you guys know this." And they were like, "No matter what mood the customer is in, you always have to ask for ID. Um, like you can't just not ask for ID if they're in a bad mood. Um, or like if they say, "Oh, I'm definitely old enough," like that, you still have to ask for ID, of course. And we were like, "Yeah, like we know that." And it's just like apparently one of the cashiers was doing that. Basically, they weren't showing, they weren't asking for ID from customers who were like seemingly in a bad mood. And it's just like, no, dude, like, like breaking the law or going, well, not, yeah, basically breaking the law because the customer seems to be in a bad mood. Get over it. Like, it's just because customers feeling better about themselves is not worth getting fined. Yeah, and some people can hold it. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, yeah, we have to watch for all sorts of signs because once again, if they buy alcohol from us when they're already under the influence, then once again we'll get fined and we'll get our alcohol like permit thingy taken away. Permit? Yeah, I think it's a permit. I think that's what. Like, I don't know. It's just I always ask for ID no matter who you are, no matter what you look like. Cause I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less if you're like 90 and you're buying a bottle of wine and you think that you don't need to show ID. I couldn't care less about your feelings, bro. It's just when it comes to me, to either me getting fined or making, or, it's, when it comes to me making you feel better and potentially getting fined, and me like having to be like, hey, I need to see your ID, even though I know for a fact that you're old enough, it's like, fuck no. Get an ID. Oh yeah, that's what my job does. That's what we have to do. Cause yeah, because it's faster than typing in a date. Also, getting the ID. Also, like it does like a double check too, like so the ID isn't expired. Because if it's expired, we can't sell the alcohol to them. And it's just like no, dude. But honestly, but yeah, but yeah. Literally, if it came down to like, oh, like I really want to make this customer feel better about themselves and risk getting fined or breaking the law. It's like screw the customer. I ain't getting fined. It's just how's it go. Hey, good, Colton. How are you? Like I had the issue with a customer too. A few customers actually. There was a customer a few days ago though who bought like a bunch of bottles of wine for like a Instacart or something like that. Okay, do not call me babe. No, none of that. Um, and it one more time and you're getting kicked out. Keep that in mind. Thank you, Texas. Appreciate you. Texas J. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, but like I had a customer who was like buying a bunch of bottles of wine for an Instacart. And obviously, like, it wasn't for them, but like, still. They're still the one purchasing the alcohol, so screw it. Um, and so, oh no, scratch it. They were buying it for someone else. I think they said it was like their neighbor or something like that. And they're buying the alcohol for their neighbor. And so I went to scan the wine. And I was like, I'll need to scan your ID for the wine. And she was like, well, I don't have it. And I'm like, well, then I can't sell it to you. Like, it's simple. And then she just walked off. And I'm like, okay. So I'm not about to break the law because your neighbor, because you don't want to show ID or your neighbor doesn't want to come in and purchase their own alcohol, show ID for it. It's just for those things. Like sometimes it pisses me off a little bit when customers like have like attitude like immediately when we ask for their ID. But like, so what, dude? Also, something that pisses me off and never ceases to piss me off that customers do is when I'm doing my job, like either at a register or at self checkout, and a customer like calls me over and they like need help with something, and I'm working on it, and they keep repeating the exact same thing. Like today,